comes from large dramatic actions. But in reality, success is often the result of small consistent improvements repeated over time. A small improvement in breathing each day. A small improvement in health each week. A small improvement in skills each month. Over years, these small improvements compound, just like financial investments compound. One of my favorite principles says, "Oh, success is rarely about intensity, it is about consistency." The same applies to breathing training. You do not need to change everything overnight. You simply need to start becoming aware of your breathing patterns. Notice when you breathe through your mouth. Notice when your breathing becomes heavy during rest. Notice when stress causes your breathing to accelerate. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. Once you become aware, you can begin making small adjustments. Close the mouth, breathe through the nose, slow the breath, allow the body to retain slightly more carbon dioxide. These simple adjustments gradually retrain your respiratory system. And as your Bolt score increases, your body becomes more efficient at delivering oxygen. Your breathing becomes quieter, your endurance improves, your mind becomes calmer, your performance rises. And suddenly you realize something extraordinary. The energy you once thought required extreme effort was always available to you. It was simply hidden behind inefficient breathing habits. But when you learn to breathe correctly, that energy begins to flow naturally. Because your breath is not just a biological function, it is the bridge between your body and your performance. It is the hidden engine behind endurance, strength, and resilience. And when that engine begins to run efficiently, every part of your life moves forward with greater power and clarity. In the next part of this journey, we will explore one of the most powerful yet overlooked principles of breathing efficiency, the role of the nose. Because something as simple as breathing through your nose instead of your mouth can dramatically improve oxygen delivery, endurance, and overall health. And once you understand why the nose is designed for breathing, you may never breathe the same way again. Ladies and gentlemen, now we arrive at one of the simplest yet most powerful principles of efficient breathing. It is so simple that many people overlook it completely, yet its impact on your health, your endurance, and your performance can be extraordinary. The principle is this: the nose is for breathing and the mouth is for eating. It sounds almost obvious, but modern life has caused millions of people to reverse this natural design. People breathe through their mouths while walking, working, exercising, and even while sleeping. This small habit quietly disrupts the body's ability to regulate breathing, deliver oxygen efficiently, and maintain balance within the respiratory system. To understand why nasal breathing is so powerful, we must first appreciate how